do hereby promise to return my loaned wheelchair back to Highland Hospital, from where the staff and security section let me borrow it to replace my wheelchair, which was stolen from me, while I was sitting in the ER lobby lounge waiting for a friend to be treated. It is to be understood that upon my replacing my loss with a new wheelchair, I will return the borrowed chair to Highland Hospital. Signed, Neil Marcus. Witness number 1, witness number 2, witness number 3. I would like to have a garden and keep worms on my balcony. A drip system for watering. A bamboo patch and a succulent garden of creeping... Neil? Whatever. Avocado pits that would sprout and grow into trees. A row of wheat, a row of rye, and a row of alfalfa. A snail den that I could feed leftovers to. And maybe a potato crop.
We interrupt this show for a live press conference with Mr. Neil Marcus. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neil Marcus.
Mr. Marcus, Bill Daly from the Chicago Tribune. Can you understand everything I am saying?
Yes, why are you speaking so slowly?
Does your mind process my words as fast as I am saying them?
Faster, Bill.
Oh, Mr. Marcus, Frida Hawkington from Loving Times. Hello, Neil. Good to see you. In your article entitled Zen and the Art of Wheelchair Repair, you make a comparison between sailboats and theatrical productions. I don't get it. Sailboats and theatrical productions, how are they related?
Well,
Okay, all right. Well, if it's too heavy, it sinks. And if it's too light, it blows over.
Mr. Marcus, Vince Gardenia from the Florida Inquirer.
Oh, no.
Yes, Neil, my paper ran a story on you 2 days ago about a young lady who was seen leaving your apartment through the back door in the wee hours of the morning. Do you wish to comment, Mr. Marcus?
She only wants me for my body.
Mr. Marcus, Bob Daniels from the Kentucky Racer. Neil, we noticed that you're using a voice interpreter. But are there any words that you can say clearly?
Only two, but I seldom get a chance to use them. Garbanzo beans. Yes, sir.
Mr. Marcus.
Yours will be the last question,
Bob
yes.
Vlogs from the News Press. Don't you feel you're using disability as a crutch? No, but you don't act like a normal disabled person, like the ones I'm used to seeing. I mean, you dance in public, you bring attention to yourself in very unusual ways, and you handcuff yourself to strangers. So what is your view on the relationship between the individual, such as yourself, and society?
Good question. Robert.
Call me Bob.
Okay. Bob.
Society does not require you to conform. It only requires that you look like you're conforming. Actually, you're free to do anything you want. Thank you very much. We've got to catch a train. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Say, what's your sign?
Well, I was
No, don't
born-
tell me. Let me guess. I'm really good at this.
Well, let's see.
You're a Libra.
That's right. How did you guess that?
Easy. First impressions.
Really?
I can always tell a person's sign on first impressions.
My goodness.
Now, you see that guy there? He's a Capricorn.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a Capricorn, huh? All right, then. What's your sign? Wow. This looks interesting. You want to eat here?
Sure, I love Italian food. Thank you. Nice.
Please. I had to sit down.
Well, thank you.
Hi.
Huh.
My good man, may we see, excuse me, may we see the menu, please?
It's over there.
Yeah? You want me to go get the menu? All right. Oh.
Hi there.
There you go.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. For nothing. Oh, look. Blind people are employed here to ensure the music and noise levels are ideal for pleasant dining.
Gee, I've never heard of that idea
Right.
before.
Oh, honey.
What?
Look, they have an Italian Chateaubriand for two. Shall we?
That sounds romantic.
Very good.
Let's have that.
Sir, we're going to have the Italian Chateaubriand.
For two?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Thank you.
Give me that.
You want me to write that down?
Uh-huh.
All right. Can you let go? There we go. Italian Chateaubriand. Oh, my good man, would you happen to have a house dressing?
But,
That sounds fine.
Perfect.
Put that down.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I think this is going to be fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. My pen.
It's not like he uses it, honey. Yeah.
You know, how about some water? That would
Great
be a
idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Sir, we would love a little water over here when you have a minute.
Over there.
You want me to go get the water? But what is he get? I bet he's not even Italian.
My goodness, the Italian Chateaubriand. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, whoa! Pardon me. Excuse me. I think he's got it in for me, honey. Oh.
Look at this, though. Isn't that
My.
great? It's a
Well,
beautiful
this
chateau.
looks and it smells delicious, honey.
Boy, it really does.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Hey, what is so elegant about this? I had to get the menus and the water. You put the plates on the table? Elegant schmelegant.
Listen, honey, he couldn't do it. Could you?
Yeah.
No. And you could.
Yes, I
Well,
could.
don't you think it's elegant that all three of us were working together to prepare this beautiful meal?
Elegant.
Elegant.
Come on,
Thanks.
honey, let's see. Ooh, that's delicious. Say, I can't wait to see what's on the dessert tray. Wow.
It's over there. Do I believe in God? I have nothing to say to him if it is a him. I don't want to say that there is a power greater than my power. My life represents a continual striving to be powerful. I don't believe in sin. I don't want to give up any control or responsibility. I want to believe in reality, nothing more than reality. It's all I hope for. Reality is enough. I resent the possibility of religion healing me. I want to work with what is real to me. I believe in people. I believe in nature. I believe in life. God might be life. I might be God. Hey, go on over and say hi to her. Go on. Yes, you can. Just roll on over and say hi. Oh, she's looking at you. I think she likes you. Just say hi to her. Yes, you can.
You go.
Me? I'm not even here. I'm only your voice. Fear is what keeps people down. I see that clearly every day. How you put people together, say on a bus, and they don't want to smile or make friends or organize. They've been installed with fear at every level. Why, just to say hi to another person, they'd have to go through levels of sexism, racism, adultism, classism, homophobia, the fear of being thought too forward, and the fear of being thought too shy.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm okay. How are you?
Good.
That's nice.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I'm from San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
I moved here 10 years ago. I was young back then. Well, I had a group of friends in San Francisco. They were really driving me crazy, and I had to get away. And I moved here.
I know how that can be. Yeah.
Sorry. I have an idea. What do you say? Maybe we could go see a movie together sometime. Or maybe you could come over to my house for some dinner. Great.
I could cook for you.
You would cook for me?
Yeah.
What would you cook for me?
I'm joking.
We'll rest on the earth, and we'll look up at the skies. Crickets will sing to us. We'll drink cool water. We'll listen to the silence. We'll wait in the dark. We'll talk to the moon, and we'll rise with the sun. We'll get warm with each other. I'm lying in bed with my girlfriend, happily awaiting the brand new day. Thoughts wander, and touch is warm. I wanted you here beside me because I was lonely. But now that you're here, it feels like my right arm has been holding on to the edge of a cliff all day long and into the night. Most people go to bed to relax, but for me, going to bed is the nighttime Olympics. Oh. I see you lying next to me, and I envy your peace. So we spend the night together. And we lie in love and warmth. But a spasm comes. So I sit on it. Or I try to hide it. But it makes me so mad. I can't yell for help. I want to be alone. I don't know what to do. If I kept you up with me all night long, would you stay? If I screamed, would you stay? Sometimes I wish that you would take responsibility for my body. Sometimes I wish you would jump on me, or sit on me, stretch me, or just hold me. Am I worth it? Do I deserve love and attention? Yes. I am a lover. I love to give love, and I love to be loved. The sun begins to stream through the open window. Oh, my hip joint crunches. My right arm goes into spasm. My girlfriend, who I've been holding close, receives my elbow into her spine.
Ow! Oh, darling, I think you just put my rib. Oh, man. Huh. Back into place.
I have trouble with tight clothes. Then one day I found the answer. Rainbow suspenders. I saw them in a store and they looked good. Now I can buy pants that are as big and baggy as I please and they'll always fit. I did find a pair of size 40 pants the other day in a garage sale for $3. Rainbow suspenders. At the core of my being, I have felt that life is a dance. That my life is a dance. I'm a dancer. I dance. Knowing this has given me a great sense of pride. The world says, you are a spastic quadriplegic. I say, I'm a dancer. There's a new movement happening in the world. People are beginning to realize they're more than what they've been told they are. The flame is fanned, and the fire spreads. Every moment is a new moment to do what's never been done before. Every day, I approach the corner of 1st and Maine. A very busy street. Traffic whizzes by, oblivious to me or anyone else wishing to cross. So I wait poised, ready to make my 50-yard dash to the sanctuary of the other side. But recently, I've begun exploring being gallant in traffic. I insinuate myself into the fray. When the cars see me and come to a screeching halt and impatiently insist that I cross, I wave my arm graciously, nod my head ever so slightly, and say, "Nay, nay, goest thou first, kind gentle auto driver."
this is who I am. And I will speak.
November 1988. Neil, the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation is interested in your show. They think storm reading is a great vehicle to tell the world about your condition.
And they've purchased an ad in your playbill. It reads,
Playwright Neil Marcus suffers from dystonia, a rare neurological disorder in which powerful involuntary muscle spasms twist and jerk the body into unusual postures. The playwright is afflicted with generalized dystonia, dystonia muscularum deformans, the most severe and painful form of this disorder. It denies his ability to speak, stand, walk, and or control sudden and sometimes bizarre movements.
Wait a minute. If they think they can say whatever they want,
If they think they can say whatever they want,
think again. For too long, I've been ready for my
for too long I've been under the medical microscope.
this
I've been called twisted, paralyzed, tortured, afflicted, horribly disabled, disfigured, unintelligible, and confined to a wheelchair.
No. Nobody ever what I feel.
Nobody ever asked what I thought.
So now it's time to kill. The one my God.
Now it's time to tell the world my story in my words. I am Neil. I have flourishing dystonia, a neurological condition which allows me to leap and soar and twist and turn constantly in public, thus challenging stereotypes of every sort and making me very interesting to watch and sit next to during the lunch hour. It rides me like a roller coaster at times. Not much is known about dystonia. Touch, understanding, and attention can be very helpful. Fear and dread are not helpful. I have generalized dystonia, which means it's all over me like a phone line that links world nations. It makes me very alive. But then again, aren't we all? Perhaps dystonia is, in a way, a universal condition, something we can all identify with. We must all become more conscious, more humorous, more insightful, more creative. We must fill our lives with grace and empathy. When you walk into a room full of people, and there's a disabled person in that room, and she scares you, or he makes you want to avoid him, or she mystifies you, when this happens, you are on the cutting edge of liberation. It is the experience of being different. It is the experience of seeing life from another point of view. It may be a contemplative or introspective experience. It definitely causes one to think. People are curious about us. They wonder where we come from what realm we live in, where we're going, and where we've been. Everybody wants to know what it's like. See a disabled person clearly, and chances are you'll see yourself clearly. When this happens, there are no limits. And there are no limits to when this will happen. It will probably happen now.